Hey guys, have another candle review, and this is totally random and a desperate purchase, but it is the Cinnamon Sugared Donut candle from Bath& Body Works, part of the White Barn Market collection for spring 2015. And yeah, this is just, I didn't even haul this just because I was like, who even cares about this? It's been out so much, but I bought it as a random desperate purchase at a $12 candle sale. But I'm sort of glad I got it just because I haven't had it in such a long time, and it was time for me to just, try it out again. And I figured I'd just go ahead and review it and get it out there as an updated 2015 version. The last one I had was from that hideous Arial black font labeling of fall 2012, back when it still says Slatkin & Co. on it, so I figured I'd just give it another shot. So here, Cinnamon Sugared Doughnut says, freshly grated cinnamon and sparkling sugar crystals meet freshly baked cake donut with a hint of vanilla bean extract in this delicious blend. And so this is part of that White Barn Market collection this year. This has been out for a while, at least since 2011, back in Slatkin days, and they've brought it back periodically. I think it was in the Sweet Shop collection as well last year. I didn't own that one, but I have this one, and basically on cold sniff, and basically what it smells like to me is just like the name says. It smells like cinnamon sugared donuts. You could say that it smells like churros, or even like the Taco Bell like cinnamon sugar twists. It smells like that. You get the a sweet cinnamon, like cinnamon sprinkle scent along with the sugar crystals as well, and then a like fried doughy cake donut, and it basically smells just like what the name says. And basically, I'm mostly reviewing this just to compare it to like the last cinnamon sugar donut I had. So the last cinnamon sugar donut I had was in fall 2012, Slatkin & Co. And it read, share the delight with a homemade vanilla cake donut covered in sugar crystals and crushed cinnamon. And I still have it with me. And the notes are pretty much the same. It just like changes words. Like the 2012 one says vanilla cake donut, whereas the White Barn 2015 one says freshly baked cake donut with a hint of vanilla bean extract. So it's just like they worded it a little bit differently, just make it a little bit fancier. But the main difference I got from the current cinnamon sugar donut and the old cinnamon sugar donut was the older one had a lot greasier smell to it. Like, it really had that fried donut element to it, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you smell past cinnamon sugar donuts. There's a very greasy element to it that you get from, frying or deep frying the donuts or whatever you do with them when you make them. And the new version, on the other hand, took out most of the greasiness. It's still a little bit there, but I feel like the vanilla cake element is a lot stronger in the new one than it was in the old one, mainly because that greasiness is out of the way, so you can smell more of the bready cakeness. And so those are the main differences that I got from the two. And yeah, I guess I'll just go into performance and throw then. So for this new version, oh geez, what is this, like a 4th day burn? It's been burning flawlessly. A quick even wax pool. I like that it has the brown wax instead of the white one, because the white wax usually tends to get a little bit icky, but this one, it's so dark to begin with that you don't really notice it. Even wax pool, high flame, sturdy wicks, have no problems whatsoever. I'm pretty much sure that this is going to burn down to the bottom just fine. As for the throw though, I have to say it's a lot lighter than the old one that I had from 2012. And even the 2012 one wasn't super strong, knock you out like Summer Boardwalk Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, but you could definitely smell it, in the room that you were in. This, like, you have to be sitting like directly in front of it, so like, on a couch, and then the candle is in front of you, then you can smell it like within that direct path, but it doesn't permeate and fill the whole room as much as I would want it to. So the throw is unfortunately a lot lighter than it used to be, but it's still sort of nice in the sense that you don't get that greasy ickiness towards the end, and you still get that vanilla cake goodness. that it's sort of like light and just, it's very subtle, but it is definitely less than medium and definitely on the light side for throw. I had this in a bedroom and it did much better there. You could smell it a lot more, but just in the main living room that I'm usually in, it was definitely a lot lighter than the 2012 version that I owned. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this candle. Not much to say just because everyone knows it, but it smells, just like cinnamon sugar donuts, just less greasy than the old versions used to be. And a little bit more vanilla cakey, and then unfortunately a little bit lighter. It's still a nice scent though, and I enjoy it. It's a very unique and quintessential bakery scent. If you've never owned it in the past, then sure I would pick it up. But this version, if you have old ones in your collection already, this one pales a little bit in comparison just because it's a lot lighter than the old one that I had. And lastly, I guess I should just mention comparison to Pumpkin Sugar Donut. Pumpkin Sugar Donut, as you know, was in the fall collection last year, 2014. That one is, after having burned both of them relatively close to each other, Pumpkin Sugar Donut does have something a little bit different in it. There's like this sort of sour, like pumpkin puree, canned pumpkin element in it that makes it a little bit sour and a little bit, I don't know, less sugary and yeah, just less sugary and less vanilla-y and a little bit, more, I guess, fall pumpkin-like. It's not a super true pumpkin, but it's there. And that's pretty much the difference between pumpkin sugar donut and cinnamon sugar donut. I do now realize that they are a little different enough to be called actually like different scent names. And that's pretty much it for this candle. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.